Hi scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am here with my fourth layout with the Starlet Scrap Stash Kit for January. I am going to use this sketch that I found on Pinterest, and I stick pretty close to this sketch. Normally I kind of start out the same as the sketch and then just kind of go my own direction, but for this one I kind of for the most part stay with it. So I have these two pictures of Jonas, who is my oldest, when he was 3 years old, and then Brennan, who is my middle child, but at the time he was my youngest and he was about 18 months. And they used to love to listen to music. That's what they would do all day long. They would just listen to music and dance and just play and have so much fun. And then they grew up and realized there was more to life than just listening to music, like video games. But anyway, they would always put their ears right next to the microphones and just listen, or not the microphones, sorry, the speakers. And I just thought it was so cute. So I took some pictures of them doing it one morning. I'm going to use this striped paper for the little banner piece, and I really like how that looks, the one big banner shape. So here I am trying to figure out how I want to place my photos. I'm going to mat them on this polka dot paper. And I'm just going to put them one on top of each other like that. I pulled out my date stamp, rotary date stamp, because I didn't want to forget what the date was, because I have the date written on the back of all my photos, and I knew that if I didn't pull that out and have it set to the right date already, I would completely forget what date it was. So I'm going to use this reddish brownish paper. It looks like a wood grain, but it's not. It's just got a bunch of lines kind of crisscrossing and everything, and I really like this paper. I thought it was really nice looking. So I'm just going to cut it down a little bit. And then I'm going to pull out these two blue papers that I had, and they were already embossed. And they were just in my scraps, and so I stuck them in this kit, and I really wanted to use them up. So I'm going to use one on top, and then on the top left, and then on the bottom right, and then as well as one to the left of the photos. And here I'm going to start placing everything down. And I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. I'm going to kind of curl up the papers a little bit. And then I'm going to use that flower sticker down in the bottom corner on the right. I pulled off this circle sticker thinking I was going to use that, but it just didn't work out. And I put the So Special sticker right there in between the photos. I was thinking maybe I could use this little doily piece that I cut with my silhouette, but the color just kind of clashed. It was like a real red color versus this more burgundy marsala red. I'm going to stick a couple of these stickers on the layout. I wanted to have a smaller flower, but I didn't have a smaller flower. So what I'm going to do is cut out the middle part of this flower and use it in the top left corner of that picture of Brennan that's at the very top. And I really like how that turned out. And I was thinking about maybe incorporating the rest of that flower into the layout, but I didn't really like it, so I just set it aside. I'm going to use this doily right there in the bottom left-hand corner of the pictures. And then I have this scrap piece of that polka dot paper that I'm going to put right there. And that's where I'm going to do my journaling. Now I'm going to stamp the date, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the date. I'm going to end up putting it on that doily, and I'm going to put it sideways. And here I'm just stamping an image of an arrow. I am running out of the cleaner for my stamps, and so I have to pour it on, and then it gets on way too much, and so it's kind of frustrating. I need to just go buy some more. So here I'm just lifting up all the edges of these papers. I really like the way that looks. And then I am going to figure out what letters I'm going to use for the title. And I want the title to be Listen. So I'm trying to see if I have the right letters with these ones, but it doesn't end up, I think I'm missing just an S, and I just don't feel like cutting up because I was thinking I could cut up the ampersand and have it look like an S, or the 8. It just wasn't meant to be though. So I put those away, and I'm going to pull out a blue sticker set. Not a blue sticker set, a blue chipboard set. There we go, right there. And these ones are really big too, but I liked them, and so I really wanted to use these ones. So I'm going to end up using these ones. And I dumped the package out, and I really wish that I hadn't, because I don't know if you can tell, but there was a ton of glitter at the bottom of that baggie, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. So that was a lot of fun. So I had to spend some time cleaning that up, and it was just so stuck to my silicone mat that I had to go get a washcloth with some water on it and just wipe it off. And that worked out well. So now I am going to try to figure out where on the layout I want to put this title. So I'm going to kind of fidget with that a little bit. And then I pull it down here, and that is where I like it the best. I was thinking of using that chipboard flower piece that came with the alpha as the eye, the little dot on the eye, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I decided not to. Now I'm going to put these down, and these were stickers, so all I had to do was pull off the backing and stick them down. And I think the I and the L didn't stick very well, so I end up gluing it down, and I think that I just end up gluing all of the pieces down just to make sure that they stay. Yeah, so here I'm going to glue down the rest of the letters. And I love this Tombow aqua glue, but at the same time, it's just not as good as the other stuff. what is it? Just the mono glue, the Tombow mono glue. So now I am going to pick out some little enamel dots, and I'm referencing the sketch just to see how I'm doing. And now I'm thinking maybe it needs some more arrows or something, but they don't really match the color scheme that I have going on here. So I put them away. I'm just going to glue down all these enamel dots, and then I'm going to do my journaling on that polka dot card. Oh, I guess I'm going to outline. Yes, I forgot that I did this. So I'm going to outline all of the papers, and this is something that I really like to do lately. I like the look of doing the blending, the stamp, what is that called? Inking the paper, I guess. I don't know. But at the same time, I think I like this a lot more sometimes. So now I'm just going to write the journaling out about how Jonas and Brennan loved to dance and listen to music, and sometimes they would put their ear right up to the speaker and just listen. And it would have been really clever if I hadn't written out the word listen in the journaling and had it just go to the title, but I did write it out. So that is the end of the layout, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.